Someone just please tell me how the hell single moms survive.
I just came across Amy C's video here on my For You page, and man, that is a very tough situation. And I started thinking to myself, what would I do in that situation? If I was a solo parent on a solo income in these really ridiculously tough times right now. Again, I don't have all the information out there, but first and foremost, I would definitely seek counsel, both legally with my accountant and wealth planner, seeing what assets that I'm dividing up, what I'm going to have for liquidity purposes to move forward. I know in the video she talked about splitting the house 50-50 and having some proceeds to start her new life there. But then I started asking myself also, I don't know the situation completely, but man, just to split the house and to move on is actually not a fair 50-50 deal. And here's why. So let's just say it's a 50-50 split and there's a quitclaim deed on that property. Unfortunately, in this situation, I don't know when y'all purchase this home together, but I'm pretty sure the interest rate will be much better than you going out today to go look for a new house. And here's why. The 30-year fixed rate right now is well above 7%. So my point with this is the time value to money. When you bought that house initially, your money was worth a hell of a lot more than it is today because of the interest rate environment that we're in now. So even though you split up the proceeds and it looks 50-50, it's really not, because who's ever keeping the house right now is actually in a much better situation because they've locked in a much better rate to have that home. So again, I would definitely talk to my attorney and say, hey, that's not very fair because look at the interest rates, look at where we bought it at. Money today is worth a hell of a lot less than it was when we bought this house. So in closing, I know right now the first and most important thing for you and your family would probably be to seek shelter. And right now, shelter is extremely difficult because I know from having friends in the Colorado area, some that serve around Fort Carson, that whole area, Denver, it's just outrageously expensive. So I would definitely, and I've seen some of the comments in this video, seek out like a family that owns a home or a condominium or a townhome, something that just serves your needs for the time being. It doesn't have to be perfect, just until you can get your footing down. And honestly, a family outside of like an institutional investor or an apartment complex, they actually take a more holistic approach when looking at someone's application. I know for myself, when I help some of my tenants, there's some credit issues, there may be income issues there, and I do have single parents that we lease to in some of our holdings. And honestly, I always give the benefit of the doubt. So I would definitely see if you can find any homes, maybe on Zillow Rentals, HotPads, whatever websites you can find with rentals, and just say, hey, can you take a full look at my application? I'm a great, worker. I'm a great person. I've got, this is my credit. My income level's not this ridiculous 3 times, but I can guarantee you I can make the rent. So I would just say this in closing, just make sure you're staying within your budget. I know it's really tough right now, but honestly, as I say in all of my videos, try to keep your budget at 30% of your take-home pay for your housing, and that includes whether you're buying or leasing, because I want to make sure that you're in a solid position down the road. If you want to buy permanent property for you and your family moving forward, that you have the money and you have the savings and you're able to invest even in these tougher times. So with that, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all on the next one.